Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. Purple and white, but you know what I mean. Double 11 senior year made history. Football, we took it to the playoffs. Collegeville, white and purple, yeah, we are the K-House. I said the K-House, the school of champions. We laugh a lot, we rap a lot. I'm asked to be an Indian again. I'm telling them that Collegeville is where it's at. So when we on the field of court, they better be aware of that. They scared of that. Of course, look at the ceiling. What up, Mr. Floyd? Yeah, Collegeville. And yes, I'm glad to say that I'm a K-Hawk. I'm about to graduate. Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
White and purple, yeah, I know you see it. You see the chaos and you tell yourself you wanna be it. I go to CHS, so I am a champ. I ran this game so long I'm starting to get a stomach cramp. Class of 1, 2, but we're number 1. Shout out to all my juniors, yeah, you know we get it done. White and purple, you already know. It's little easy peasy and that boy lay low.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
I'm about my white and purple, Scarface and DJ Screw. We on the peak of the mountain, best at what we do. Yeah, we the champs, homie, but we ain't selling shoes. These boys bleeding purple, call us the cheapin' crew. They don't gotta do it big, cause I don't play with sports. I play my cards right. Now a good report. When Dub 12 comes, it's time to roll off. I'm the back cause everybody rolling with me, K-Hawks.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Look, all the freshmen, sophomores,
High school,
juniors,
champions.
yeah, they know what it is.
All around my town, everything is
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
we shut it down for the school and the sports team.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
And a very good evening to everyone, and welcome to Collinsville High School and Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Seems like I got a problem with my camera right off the bat here. So bear with me here while I try to get this fixed. Oh boy. Nothing like problems right off the bat. At any rate, we welcome you to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here on the campus of Collinsville High School. I think that might have did it right there. I tell you what, if it's not one thing, it's another. Anyway, we are here because it is Lady Kahok basketball time, and it is the home opener as your Collinsville Lady Kahawks get ready to take on the Lady Warriors of Granite City High School. And my name is Todd Duke. Welcome into the pregame show, brought to you tonight by LC's Pub in Caseyville. LC's Pub in Caseyville. Great food, great drinks, and great service is served up daily at LC's Pub in Caseyville. You need to place an order for carryout. You can do that right now if you want to. 618-855-9007. All right, Collinsville Kahawks come into this contest with a record of 1-0 under their fifth-year head coach, Colin Moore. who now has a record overall of 46 wins and 66 losses. This is Granite City's season opener, so they do not have a record so far for this year. They went 2-25 last year, and they are under their first-year head coach, Ron Twitchell. Well, Lady Cahoks are coming off one of the most dominating performances in Collinsville girls basketball history in Tuesday night's 88-4 win over Cahokia to open the new season. Only one other time in Lady Cahoks basketball history had Collinsville held an opponent to only 4 points. That came in a 38-4 win over Mascoutah in the 1981-82 season, the 5th season ever for Lady Cahoks basketball. The 88 points scored by Collinsville was the second most in a game by the Lady Cahoks, just falling short of the 89 points scored in an 89-51 win over Alton here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium in December of 2016. Only 2 other times has Collinsville hit 80 points in their history. 83 points versus Cahokia in 2021 and 80 points versus Mount Vernon in 2015. In Tuesday's win, Talisha Gilmore tied the all-time Lady Cahoks rebound record with 9 boards. Gilmore and Raven Berry sit at 880 rebounds each. Gilmore needs 1 more to take over that record from Berry, who set it over her 4 years as a Cahawk from 2005 to 2009. Gilmore had 35 points Tuesday, the 3rd most points scored in a game by a Lady Cahawk. Autumn Dow scored 41 in a game in the 1998-99 season. The record is held by Kim Bromlich, who scored 44 in a game in the 1979-1980 season. Well, Granite City, they are trying to build back their girls basketball program after a couple of hard seasons, having gone 2-25 last year and 5-23 the year before that. They will begin that process by bringing in a new coach as Ron Twitchell takes over for Greg Vaughn, whose team went 17-65 in his 3 years. Lady Warriors basketball program has not enjoyed a winning season since going 15-14 under Rafi Caribbean in the 2012-13 season. The last time Granite City captured a regional championship, their current athletic director was their head coach in John Mode. Mode's teams won back-to-back regional championships in 02-03 and 03 and 04. It'll be a tough road back for Granite City with the graduation of Emily Sykes and her team leading 272 points and 224 rebounds from last year. No one else on last year's Lady Warriors team was able to hit the 100-point mark. 402 points of Granite City's 761 of a year ago all graduated. So Granite City is trying to rebuild, and they're going to try that here tonight against the Collinsville Cahawks. Had a chance just a little while ago to catch up with Collinsville head coach Colin Moore. We'll pass that conversation on to you next as the LC's Pub pregame show continues here on the Cahawk Sports Network.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Cahawk fans, before, after, or even during Cahawk games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Cahawk games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carry-out orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Cahawk fans' pub of choice.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Cahawk Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Cahawks.
Todd Duke here, proud member of the Collinsville Educational Assistants Association. Whether you call us teachers' aides, paraprofessionals, or educational assistants, it all comes down to one thing: taking care of students. More importantly, your student. Yes, we are there for the teachers, and we help them in any way possible. But our goals are in line with our teachers, in that we want to see our students succeed at not only being a student, but well beyond that as we ready them for the world outside of the classroom. We are Union Strong. We are Kahok Strong. We strive to help students reach their potential. We are the Collinsville Educational Assistance Association. Go Kahawks!
The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the Event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulke, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our Kahawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a Kahawk, always a Kahawk. Hashtag Kahawk Family. Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahawk fans, before, after, or even during Kahawk games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahawk games live, as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carryout orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahawk fans' pub of choice.
And we welcome you back into the LC's Pub pregame show here on the Kahok Sports Network. Lady Kahawk basketball home opener, and we begin with the Granite City Warriors. And we take a minute to talk to Collinsville's fifth-year Lady basketball head coach, Colin Moore. All right, Coach, let's go back to the 84-4 win in the season opener at Cahokia. Biggest margin of win in Kahawk girls basketball history, and I have never witnessed anything like that before. So. Only one other time in Collinsville Kahawk history have we held an opponent to 4 points, and that was back in 1981, 1982. So give me your thoughts on that game Monday night.
You know, it was tough for, I would say, both teams. I think our girls we knew we were probably going to have a fairly easy game, but I think it was hard to adjust. I think the first quarter just kind of showed that we have the ability to do some things that we're wanting to do. We got a couple star players that are willing to, work hard. And it seems like that first quarter showed me that all the role players are willing to do what they're supposed to. In the second half, our girls, I was trying to get them to slow down and not score and not try to work on things, but it was just a hard game to do that. They were, young and kind of inexperienced. But for the girls, they had fun, and I thought they handled themselves well, didn't try to run up the score. They just kind of played basketball and tried to have fun with it. So I was proud of them. I kind of felt for Koki a little bit, but at the same time, it's only going to make them better in the long run.
All right, so every single player on your varsity roster got into that game, and I know that was probably a goal of yours.
Yeah, and honestly, we probably would have, if I would have known what they had, I probably would have dressed a few more. But we hadn't played a freshman game yet. We hadn't played a JV game yet. And like we talked before the game, I want playing varsity to mean something. So I only dressed 10. Through the year, hopefully dress a few more. But I was glad everybody got in. We got to get a little experience.
All right, so not anything negative to speak of from Collinsville's point of view. 7 turnovers. You were 9 of 12 from the free throw line, 5 of 12 from the three-point stripe, and 58% shooting. So all in all, things went relatively, up to the game plan for you guys.
Yeah, I think we kind of looked at a couple bright spots. Seeing Talisha make 5 free throws out of 5 is awesome. That's kind of been her Achilles heel. And then just seeing some girls shoot threes with confidence. And a lot of those threes were on passes from Talisha kicking it out or the post players kicking it out, which is something we've worked on in practice. So regardless who we're playing, they did what we were trying to do, so we were proud of them for that.
All right, so Talisha Gilmore, a very big point of conversation in a lot of our pregame interviews over the years, but not the only player on the team, and I'm not disparaging the rest of the team, but it's hard to ignore what she's accomplished.
Yeah, I mean, if you think back to when Talisha started as a freshman, dribbling was a challenge for her. And then I watched her dribble through five girls the other night, 2 or 3 times, being able to be a good passer. We always knew she's going to be athletic and rebound. To just see her grow up as a person is honestly the most rewarding thing. You know, we had a couple rough years, you know, wins-wise, but she figured it out. She's going to go play in college. We're really proud of her.
All right, so there were some math problems going on there that we coming into tonight thought she needed 9 more rebounds to tie the record, but turns out that those 9 actually tied the record Monday night, so now she needs just 1 more to tie the record.
Yeah, so what I did is I forgot to add in our last game at the end of last season for the non-scoring stats. So shout out to Megan. I have to give her 3 assists too that I threw back in her record book too. But so she ended up, I think, tying it or 1 away. So we're looking for her to break that tonight. We'll do a little something special for her at halftime. I believe Raven is showing up tonight, so that'll be nice. We're really proud of her. I mean, she has a chance to have, 1,500 points, 1,000 rebounds, 200 steals, 200 blocks. I mean, it's just incredible. There's not a lot to really say about it.
All right, I really liked what I saw from the Springfield Southeast transfer and Diamond Walker in her playing time.
Yeah, I mean, she came out one time and she's like, I'm terrible. And I was like, well, you tore your ACL last year. You're playing with new kids. Just relax a little bit. I think what I've noticed in the short time of practice, one of her greatest assets is her ability to pass. She throws the ball hard, and it's kind of caught some of our girls off guard. And she has a knack for wanting to get the ball to Talisha. They're kind of getting along and clicking again, so it'll be exciting to watch that connection.
All right, you're a lone sophomore on the team. Dariana Morris looked pretty comfortable out there. She scored 7 points, went 3 for 3 from the free throw line, and I hear she's just the nicest person ever.
Yeah, and that's the first thing everybody says about Dariana. And her mom would be very proud of that because she prides herself on how awesome her daughters are, and Dariana's no exception. She does everything we ask her to do. Today she just said, hey, Coach Moore, I want to get in some camps this summer. I really want to try to take this basketball thing serious. So to see a kid realize they have things to work on and they want to take it serious just shows you what type of person she is.
All right, what do you want to see out of your girls tonight?
I want to play hard again. I want to have a strong first quarter and just play as a group. We're going to play 7 or 8 girls consistently throughout the year, and I just hope we can find that rhythm and that group that seems to blend and mesh well together.
Thanks for the visit, Coach. Good luck.
Appreciate it, Todd. Thanks.
Colin Moore, your Collinsville Lady Kahok basketball head coach, will take a break here on the LC's Pub pregame show. When we come back, we'll throw the starters your way, and we'll throw some stats at you if we have time. All that and more coming up on the Kahok Sports Network.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahok fans, before, after, or even during Kahok games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahok games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carry-out orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahok fans' pub of choice. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville is a T3 certified tire dealer and so much more. Sure, Mike's Automotive has tires. They can also help with making sure your entire vehicle is road ready, from belts and hoses to preventative maintenance like oil changes and tire rotation. Plus a lot more than that. Mike's Automotive has 3 locations to choose from. Mike's Automotive in St. Louis and Millstadt, and Mike's Automotive in Collinsville at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call Mike's Automotive at 618-345-0611. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. Looking for a new place to catch the game with cold drinks and great food? Look no further than 1101 Bar and Grill in Caseyville. 1101 Bar and Grill features pizza, burgers, wraps, and salads, plus 7 large screen TVs to catch the latest Kahok games and all the pro sports across the spectrum, plus all the college football and basketball you can handle. 1101 Bar and Grill in Caseyville, 1101 Caseyville Road, right across the street from Kahok Stadium. Call 1101 Bar and Grill for carryout orders at 618-223-1332. Once again, we welcome you back here to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium on the campus of Collinsville High School. My name is Todd Duke. We're just about ready to go here, and here are your starters. We'll begin with the Granite City Lady Warriors. You will find on the floor Kaylee Bastine. She is a 5'4" sophomore. Tylee Sims, a 5'9" sophomore. Talia Sykes, a 5'5" junior. Jalen Ray Woods, a 5'7" freshman. And Avery Wallace, a 5'9" junior. For your Collinsville Kahawks on the floor, you will find Ashley Giannini, 5'7" junior. Carson Mode, the 5'10" senior. Talisha Gilmore, the 6'1" senior. Carly Call, the 5'6" junior. And Carly Van Dyke, a 5'9" junior. And once again, joining us for the home games, on the other microphone is former Lady Kahawks head coach Lori Billy. How are you, my dear?
I'm good, Todd. How are you?
Doing great. So, looking forward to this game?
I'm sorry?
Looking forward to this game?
I am, yeah. I watched the game the other night, and
well,
I thought...
As much as you could.
As much as I could, but I thought I'm ready. It's it's that time of year where the weather's just right, and you want to get back in the gym, and I love being here.
Thanksgiving's next week. Holiday season is upon us.
Yeah.
And we're going to go watch something special tonight because Talisha Gilmore needs one more rebound to break the record of Raven Berry, and she's here. She was up here visiting with you just a minute ago.
She was, yeah. Actually, it's kind of fun for me to be here because it's, I was here for a lot of this history, as it were. Sarah Atwood's here too, and Talisha's probably this year going to break Sarah's record as far as 1,000-point club.
Yeah.
So she'll go above her. So it's kind of a neat thing to see. Talisha has done amazing things as a K-Hawk, and for her to get to this point it's great.
Yeah, she only needs, I think, like 60-something more points to break into the top 5 all-time in Lady Kahawk basketball history. She already owns a couple of records by herself already. She's going to get another one here tonight. She's got an outside chance at the all-time blocks record for her career. She's got to catch Michelle Barch for that one. She needs 61 to get there. Last year she had 68, so it's doable.
Right, absolutely. I'll work on seeing if I can get Michelle Barch here when she breaks that record.
There you
Good luck
go.
with that, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Now this will be an amazing season for her and for the team.
All right, we're just about underway. Talisha Gilmore in the center circle along with Tylee Sims. And Collinsville wins the opening tip-off, and we are underway. Up to Gilmore. Gilmore just outside the lane, off the glass a little too hard. And the rebound belongs to Granite City. Warriors bring it up. They only had 2 wins all of last year, 5 wins the year before that. So they are a team that is struggling to get back to respectability, if you will.
Yeah, I see they got a new head coach.
Ron Twitchell.
Yeah, he. I believe he was at Jerseyville a long time ago. And then I see Rafi Caribbean is here, who was the girls' coach.
Yeah,
so
he was.
they're working on trying to get themselves back into the running, and it's not easy. You got to build a program.
Yeah, he was the last coach they had when they had a winning record. Ooh, boy, there was a big turnover, almost a turnover there, and Ashley Giannini went flying over the number 4 Bastine, but Collinsville's turned the ball over once, and now it'll go out of bounds, and it'll stay with Granite City. 7:17 left to go here in this opening quarter. No score yet between Collinsville and Granite City. The JV game went the way of the Lady Kahawks, 51-20. Dariana Morris with 15 and April Ramirez with 14 in that win. As Granite City goes back to work, here is Bastine. She'll take it over the logo out there at midcourt, and she'll hand the ball off, doing so to Ray Woods, and now back outside it goes to Bastine once again. She'll cut through the logo once again, being hounded there by Giannini, and Giannini's going to pick up a foul.
That's good pressure. I was looking for a count there, but we just missed it. And that's what I think we're going to be really good at this year is just putting some pressure on when we need to and being able to send the ball to the other end and get an easy score, easy layup.
Inbound pass comes into Bastine, blocked by Gilmore, and that'll be another block in her wheelhouse, but it didn't amount to a Collinsville possession, but, that one. I thought that number 44 underneath, Avery Wallace touched that last.
Thought that was a tip, but apparently the ref didn't see that one. So
we have the bird's eye view here in the balcony, so we get to see a lot of everything, especially when it's down at this end of the court.
We're very good at reffing up here, too.
Oh, yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Armchair quarterbacks, man. All of us are.
Exactly right. I was really good at reffing over there on the bench, too.
I remember that.
Uh-huh.
There's a shot from just inside the perimeter, and the rebound belongs to Gilmore, so that breaks the record right there. And now Collinsville looking to get on the board first. Here is Giannini with a 3-point shot. That one's good.
Nice.
And that's how Collinsville gets underway with a three-pointer from Ashley Giannini. They got underway with a three-pointer the other night at Cahokia, too.
They did. And you know what? She's going to have to do a bunch of that this year. They've got to have outside shooting.
There's another turnover by Granite City, and Carly Call comes in, almost got her pocket picked underneath. Gilmore can't get it to go, gets another rebound, and sends it back in for two, and Gilmore's on the board.
Good points there. What I was going to say is Giannini's got to be able to hit from the outside. So does the Call kid. They've got to relieve some pressure. Relieve pressure off of Talisha and let her be able to work.
Another turnover by Granite City. Gilmore underneath the basket, all alone off the glass, good for two, and Gilmore has four.
Gonna call timeout real
And
quick.
they're going to call a timeout, and it's a full timeout, so a 60-second break coming your way, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Got vinyl? Rich's Record Emporium in Uptown Collinsville can take care of all of your vinyl needs and more. You can peruse through thousands of records, from country to hard-to-find jazz, and classic rock is always in stock at Rich's Record Emporium. Used vinyl, new vinyl, and hard-to-find vinyl. Don't forget to check out the audio room at Rich's, where you can check out the latest in audio gear, from new top-of-the-line speakers to turntables and receivers, plus all of the accessories. Rich's has t-shirts, record cleaners, turntable needles, wall art, and so much more. If you can't find what you're looking for at Rich's, they will do their best to find it for you. Don't forget to mention seeing this ad on the Kahok Sports Network for a 10% discount at checkout. Rich's Record Emporium, 131 West Main Street in Collinsville, or call 618-795-1333 or online at richesrecordemporium.com.
We welcome you back here to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Todd Duke and Lori Billy with you. 5:55 left to play here in this opening quarter. 7-0 in favor of Collinsville. A three-pointer by Ashley Giannini and a couple of two-pointers by Talisha Gilmore. Gilmore has a couple of rebounds, so she has already broken the record set by Raven Berry back from 2005 to 2009. That was just a couple of years before we started up the Kahok Sports Network.
It was, yeah. And that, you know what, to say 2005 to 9, it feels like it was just yesterday.
You know,
I mean,
girl, 1985 seems like yesterday
well,
to me.
it does. 86, yep. It's amazing how time flies, and it's been fun watching these kids through the years.
Yeah, somebody says 1984. I'm like, oh, you mean 20 years ago? They're like, no, that's 40 years ago. Oh, really? There's another rebound. Put back by Gilmore. Gilmore has all three of Collinsville's rebounds so far here in this contest, and the Canucks go up 9-0. Here comes Granite City, and here is Bastine once again. She'll send it over to Sykes. Sykes. Thread the needle, didn't work, and another turnover by Granite City. Boy, Cahokia had 40 turnovers in that game the other night, and Granite City's already up to 5.
I had some people say to me, "What? Can't they just pull off? And can't they?" You know, it's a tough situation.
It is.
You can't let them not play, but you also don't want to.
And he tried. I was talking to Coach in the pregame interview, and he's like, we tried to tell him to hold back a little bit, but when they turn the ball over that many times.
And they hand it to you.
They hand it to you. You don't have much of a choice in the score.
Absolutely.
I mean, they scored 65 points in the first half, only 23 in the second half, so they did hold up.
They did. They really did. And you just have to kind of dribble the ball around. And the bad thing about it is, you know, unfortunately you're not going to get better with games like that, but you're going to try to work on things while you can.
Well, that's a young team, man. 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, and 7 freshmen.
Yeah.
I
heard that.
Yeah. So they will hopefully figure it out at some point, Cahokia will. But in the meantime, Collinsville lives on to see another day, and this is day number 2 of their schedule, and it's here against Granite City before they head out tomorrow to play in the Nashville Thanksgiving tournament. They take on Westland tomorrow night.
Interesting change in that tournament.
Yeah. Got underway tonight, actually, I think.
Yeah. Always used to be the Monday, Tuesday before Thanksgiving, and then we'd go back Thanksgiving weekend.
There's the first points of the game for Granite City. Avery Wallace gets Granite City on the board, 11-2 in favor of Collinsville, and here comes Carly Call. Over to Ashley Giannini, back over to Call, onto the other wing now for Mode. Into the corner it goes, and that is where you'll find Carly Van Dyke. Collinsville all around the perimeter. The only one not is, of course, Talisha Gilmore. Out onto the left wing once again for Van Dyke, back over to the right side, and then Ashley Giannini gets tripped up, and they're going to call it travel. That's like adding insult to injury and rubbing salt in the wound.
Right, as she lands on the ball
and
she gets tripped. Yeah, interesting.
So Collinsville with their second turnover, and the inbound pass will be triggered by Jalen Ray Woods, the 5'7" freshman. Gets the ball into the sophomore Bastine, and Bastine brings it up across the logo and sends it over this way for Sykes. Sykes at the top of the key. Back to Bastine. Thought about the three, but tried to throw a pass in there and tried to force it. Ends up being the 6th turnover for Granite City. Here is Carson Mode. Mode outside. Lily Carlisle into the game. 3-point shot misses the mark. Rebound this time belongs to Granite City. They bring it back up. And at the top of the key, it goes backwards, and that is Sims. Up underneath the basket, shot taken, and we're going to have a foul called against Talisha, I believe.
I think so. A little late, but.
Yep, Gilmore will pick up her first. And to the free throw line goes Megan Sykes. Megan Sykes last year from the free throw line. 9 of 29, so a small sample size there. And of course, graduated Emily Sykes, who, wow,
that was shooter's roll.
You got that right.
Goodness gracious.
Emily Sykes led the team last year with 272 points, and no one else had even 100, so they lost a bit of production last year when she graduated.
Right.
That one didn't go her way, and the rebound belongs to Carly Van Dyke. Collinsville working the ball back up. 2:50 left to go here in this opening quarter. Here is a dribble drive by Diamond Walker, and Walker on the board. The transfer from Springfield Southeast had a pretty good game against Cahokia, the only other one besides Gilmore to hit double digits.
Diamond was one of our junior Kahok kids for a long time and ended up having to move, and I'm glad to see that she's back. She's coming off an ACL injury, and hopefully she's going to get more confidence with that leg.
So Collinsville picks up an air ball, 3-point shot, first 3-point shot taken tonight, and a travel by Collinsville will be their 3rd turnover. Ashley Giannini will come back in. She'll take the place of Carson Mode. And with 2:21 left, Granite City will work their way up court once again. Here is Bastine. Bastine works it up across the timeline. Bounces the ball over here on the wing to Sykes. Sykes takes it across the volleyball line and almost lost the handle on it again, and this time she does. Throws it right into the hands of Lily Carlisle. Carlisle had it knocked out of her hands, but she'll go back and retrieve it.
Good solid pressure on our part. The press is obviously effective right now.
Inside, Gilmore muscles her way through the paint, and she is going to be fouled.
Ooh.
No, they called her. I guess she stepped out of bounds.
She got
with
shoved
it.
out of bounds, but okay.
Couple of iffy turnovers here for Collinsville in this first quarter. 13-3. Cahoks are up by 10. Minute 45 left to play here in this opening quarter, and here is Bastine once again. Bastine heads over to the wing and hands the ball off to Michaela Tanksley, one of a handful of seniors for Granite City this year, into the paint, and that ball is thrown away.
Good block, I think. I think that's a block.
And now we're going to have a foul called, and this one looks like it might go against Sims. Sims will pick up her first, team's first. And Collinsville will throw it into the backcourt. It's Giannini to Carlisle. Carlisle brings it across the logo.
I'd like to see us get some better ball movement against this zone.
Here's Carlisle over onto the left side now. Back out front to Carlisle. She'll shove it over to the right side, and Giannini with a 3-point shot. That one just barely missed. And the rebound belongs to Granite City. Lady Warriors bring it back up. Here is Ray Woods, and up underneath the basket it goes to Sykes, but that ball ends up getting pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, I think Talisha tipped it.
Talisha will go to the bench, and Carly Call will come in to take her place. Inbound pass will be triggered by Sims. And she'll do so on the wing to Bastine. Bastine bounces it back into Sims, and we're going to have a foul coming up, I believe, against Giannini.
I think it's Diamond.
Is it?
Yeah, I think she brought her arm down. Yeah.
So her first, team third. Remember, as of the beginning of last year, the fouls reset at the end of each quarter. And another inbound pass. Coming in for Granite City, almost wasn't looking there, was Sims, and that cost her, and now we're going to have another foul handed out. This one's going to go against Bastine. That'll be her first, team second.
I was hoping Carly could get that ball loose and take off because she can sprint.
Oh, yeah, she's fast.
Pretty quick.
Yep. Into the backcourt it goes once again to Carlisle. Carlisle over to, that was almost a misdirected pass there.
Yeah.
Over to Van Dyke. Now into the corner for Giannini once again. She gets it inside, and a foul from behind by Sims. She just kind of ran right into the backside there of Diamond. So that's her second foul, and each team now has 3. And Avery Wallace will come in to take the place of Sims as Ashley Giannini gets ready to trigger the inbound pass, offset right of her basket, does so to Call, back over to Giannini, back to Carly, 3-point shot from the wing. That one just missed as well. Just a little bit off on these 3-point shots after making that first one by Giannini.
I was going to say we made a bunch of them the other night, right?
Yeah, we did.
Pretty much consecutively, and now we're missing. That's why I said I really hope this team can develop some outside shooting, because they're gonna need to relieve pressure off of Talisha inside, and the only way they're going to do that is if we start hitting from the outside and being able to break down that zone.
Well, we've been kind of stuck at 13-3 here for a while.
We have.
Here is Carlisle. She stands patiently, waiting out the clock. 20 seconds left to play here in quarter number 1. And we'll see if Collinsville can get the basket before the end of the quarter here. Over to Call. Call on the left wing. Dribbles around over there for a minute. Gives it back to Carlisle. Carlisle back to the top of the key for Call. Over to Giannini. Giannini back over to Call, and a loose ball, and that's going to be the end of 1 quarter of play. And after 1 quarter, Collinsville up by a score of 13-3. We have a commercial break coming your way, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
It's probably the largest purchase you'll ever make. We have 5 agents on our team.
We cover about an hour radius around St. Louis.
We grew up here. We know every town like the back of our hands.
Our job as realtors is helping someone find their dream home, whether it's a family or an individual. We just want to do everything that we can to keep the process as simple and as stress-free as possible for you.
The Blaylock Group, the official realtors of the Kahok Sports Network and Kahok Athletics. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery in Collinsville produces their own spirits and beer on site, right at the restaurant. Pair that with some of the most unique menu items around the entire metro area, and you can see why they are such a hit. They can handle you and your family, or they can handle you and your group. Throw in the occasional live entertainment, and you can see why Old Herald Brewery and Distillery is a must-stop destination in Collinsville. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, 115 East Clay Street in Collinsville, 618-855-8027, or online at oldheraldbrewing.com.
Todd Duke, Lori Billy back with you from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here at Collinsville High School, 13-3 after 1 period of play in favor of Collinsville. And we are underway here in this second quarter. Granite City with the ball, and now they're not with the ball. I guess they say that Mode knocked that one out of bounds.
I think she was surprised by that.
I think so too. Because it looks like that Wallace was reaching for it so it wouldn't go out of bounds, and then it hit her hand again, but I guess the referee saw Mode hit it first. So an inbound pass coming from the spot that the ball went out of bounds, and they better hurry up. And they finally do. Here is Bastine. Dumps it over to Sykes, and a 3-point shot missed. And Collinsville finds the rebound after a couple of bounces off some bodies there, and the Kahawks bring it back up. Here is Van Dyke over to Mode. Into the corner for Giannini for 3. Just a little bit short on that one. Rebound belongs to Gilmore, and so does the foul against her.
The bucket, the bruise.
Bucket and the bruise. Well, I always like that saying. Gilmore went 5 for 5 from the free throw line the other night at Cahokia. Nice to see. That was always a bit of a bugaboo for her.
Especially when she was like her sophomore year. Goodness gracious. She fixed it, though. She's doing better.
So Gilmore just gets the 1 shot. Collinsville up 15-3. 7:33 to play, and good. Now she's 6 for 6. Batting 1,000, as they say.
Yep. Remember when I won my first game? I said, I think I'm going to retire.
There you go.
I'll
batting
be
1,000.
Batting 1,000
Go out
the
on
rest
top.
of my career.
That's right. Gilmore now with 11 points, so she's already into double digits. Shot there, no good. Rebound belongs to Collinsville and Carly Van Dyke. Van Dyke brings the ball up. Over onto the wing, gives it up for Giannini. Now to Mode, inside. Gilmore off the glass, and it rolls in.
That's great. That's just great basketball. Go from the outside inside. She's just got to be able to take them on and go up strong. That's really good.
18-3 in favor of Collinsville. Kahawks held Cahokia scoreless in that first half and held Granite City to just 3 points in the first quarter. Over onto the wing it goes, and missed pass. And Collinsville will get the ball back, the 10th turnover for Granite City.
I got to say, I was rooting for Kahok to score a little bit here and there.
Yeah. I was excited when they got that first one in. I was happy for them.
See, I didn't see it.
I know. It was a mess.
Had some technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties are the worst.
They are.
Everybody's watching the game. I had no problems all the way up until just before halftime. Then all of a sudden things started going wonky.
Got a little pixelated.
Yeah. I had my hotspot sitting up against the window, so it was close to the outside area where, the cell towers are. 3-point shot missed there by Collinsville. Rebound belongs to Granite City. They'll bring it back up. Here is Bastine once again. She makes her way over here to the left wing, gives it up now for Sykes. Back to Bastine. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound belongs to Gilmore. Collinsville brings it back up. Over into the corner, Giannini to Mode. Inside, Gilmore turns around, rolls over the rim, though, and then the ball ends up going out of bounds. Last touched over there by Granite City, though, so Collinsville will get to keep it as they do some substitutions. Diamond Walker and Lily Carlisle will come back in. Van Dyke, the two Carleys go to the bench. Van Dyke and Call.
When they were little, that's exactly what we called them, Van Dyke and Call.
Yeah, the two Carleys. Here's
Yep,
Carlisle with a
Carleys.
3-point shot. That one misses the mark as well. So after Collinsville made the first 3-point shot, they have since been 0 for 6. There's a shot off the glass. Nicely done there by Jaylene Ray Woods.
That was tough, too. Lily was doing a good job on her defensively, and she just was able to get in there and knock it down.
I'm not sure if Jaylene Ray Woods, if Ray Woods is a hyphenated last name or if that's her middle name they use.
Could be your middle name.
I think I'm just
good
gonna,
move.
I think I'm just going to call her Woods from here on out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Make it easier.
20-5 in favor of Collinsville after that bucket made there by Diamond Walker. And here comes Kaylee Bastine once again. Bastine sends it over to the far side now for Woods. Back over this way for Sykes. Sykes, free throw line, into the paint, takes the shot, off balance, and Carson Mode is there to haul down the rebound. Mode headmans it all up to Carlisle, and if that ball wouldn't have been touched by Woods, that would have belonged to Granite City.
If if Carson had released it just a second sooner, I think it would have been pretty clear.
Yeah, I don't think she saw her in time.
Yeah.
Saw her a little bit late, and then she put too much mustard on it.
Fortunately, they tipped it.
Yeah.
And we've got it.
So Mode will inbound. Underneath of her own basket. Offset to the left. And all the way out front to Walker. Walker inside to Gilmore. Gilmore off the glass, good for two.
Great
That's going to be a
job.
fun combination to watch. Walker and Gilmore dishing the ball to each other.
Absolutely. That's high post, low post. Good old basketball.
Yeah, so Walker's a senior. I'll have to do my
She
senior
is.
interview with her this year, and I don't know anything about her.
She'll fill you in.
I'm sure she will. Hopefully she's not one of those girls who clams up when she does an interview. I haven't had many of those.
Teenage girls usually like to talk,
Hey, I do know that. Sometimes it's the boys you got to kind of draw the words out of their
Coax,
mouth.
exactly.
I remember doing Rayshawn Taylor's interview, and he was a little tough to talk to, but he's gotten better at interviews.
He
Here
better.
is, yeah. I told him he needs practice if he's going to make it to the big time, right?
Exactly.
Megan Sykes is at the free throw line once again, and she's got that high arcing shot on those free throws.
She really does. I wonder if she's related to the former head coach Whitney Sykes.
I don't know. Another one, and that one circles in. So she is 2 of 4 from the free throw line is Sykes, 22-6 in favor of Collinsville. Just a little under 5 minutes to go here in this second quarter, and here is Carlisle over to Mode, front of the Granite City bench, now to Giannini, back over to Mode. And Mode with that right-hand dribble picks it up, gives it up to Van Dyke. Back out to the top of the key, it goes to Mode.
Running a little motion here. Just like I said, I wish we could snap the ball a little bit quicker.
Oh, no-look pass into the corner to Van Dyke. She runs baseline and almost turns the ball over. Now it's a battle for it. And I don't know which way they're calling it. They haven't pointed yet.
Jump ball.
Jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Collinsville. So once again, Mode will inbound from underneath of her own basket with 4.5 to go here in this second quarter. Inbound pass comes into Walker. She takes the shot, but she's fouled as she goes up. I believe that's going to go against Avery Wallace, number 44. Yep, Avery Wallace will pick up her first. That is the second foul here in the second quarter for the Warriors. And Diamond Walker at the free throw line. Diamond did not go to the free throw line in the game against Cahokia. And that one's off to the left. Saw that as soon as it left her hand.
That's what you call nerves right there.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath, kiddo. You'll be fine.
Carlisle goes out, and Carly Call comes back in. Walker at the free throw line. That one looked a little better, but still off a little bit to the left.
It's all right.
Nothing doing there. And the rebound belongs to Granite City. And
dribbled it off her foot.
Another turnover. Hate it when they dribble it off their foot. And it happens a lot.
If it's us, I hate it. If it's them, I'm not too sad about it.
Yeah.
We'll take the ball back.
Mode will inbound at the end of the scorer's table and does so to Call. Call makes her way to the top of the key, gives it up onto the wing now for Van Dyke. Back out front to Call. Over to Van Dyke, into the corner for Walker. Walker tries baseline, but that's cut off by Sykes. Kicks it back outside for Mode. And then Mode will back it up just a little bit. Inside for Walker. She'll take a step back, take a shot too strong. And the rebound belongs to Granite City. Collinsville's only out rebounding the Warriors 10-8. So they're doing a pretty good job on the rebound, our Granite City, but they can't turn it into points. Here's Bastine once again, out to Sykes. Sykes bounces the ball back over to Bastine on the right wing. Gilmore and Carlisle set to come back in. Here's a shot off the glass, and wide open was Wallace. She now has 4 points.
That ball literally just fell into her hands.
Sure did.
We tipped it twice, and she caught it.
Here's Giannini. Giannini all the way across the other way to Van Dyke. Van Dyke circles around the perimeter, gives it up to Giannini. Inside now,
There
Walker off the glass for 2.
Good movement. Drew that defense just where she wanted them. Left us wide open inside. That's good.
24-8 in favor of Collinsville. Here is Bastine once again. She'll dribble it across the logo and give it up now for Sykes. Sykes outside, and a shot that's nothing but air there, and that'll go out of bounds, and it'll turn into the 12th Granite City turnover. Gilmore comes back into the game, as does Lily Carlisle, but right now it's Carly Call with the ball. Call brings it up top of the key, gives it up to Van Dyke. Van Dyke back over to Call now on the wing, into the corner for Mode. Mode gets it into the paint. Gilmore turns around, outside, wide open three-point shot, too strong. And Collinsville has gone cold on the three-point shots.
What
they
are
hit
we?
the first one of the night. Ashley Giannini hit the first one, and since then we are 0 for 7.
Right, so 1 for
8.
8.
Yep. 24-8 in favor of Collinsville. 2:49 left to play. Here in the second quarter, Tylee Sims checks back into the game, and a 30-second timeout coming up. We'll be back in 30 seconds as well here on the Kahok Sports Network.
First National Bank of Waterloo, with over 100 years serving the Metro East. Visit First National Bank of Waterloo at their Maryville and Collinsville locations, and now in Marissa, St. Laborie, and New Athens for all of your banking, mortgage, and lending needs with super low closing costs and low construction loan rates. When you need a loan, call the Collinsville team at First National Bank of Waterloo at 618-345-1121 or visit their Maryville or Collinsville locations or online at fnbwaterloo.bank. Visit First National Bank of Waterloo, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We welcome you back to Collinsville High School. Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium is where we are. 2:45 left to play here in this first half between Collinsville and Granite City in the Lady Kahawks home opener. Trying to improve to 2-0 before they take part in the Nashville Thanksgiving tournament. And Granite City almost threw that away again. Unfortunately for the Lady Warriors, they have 12 turnovers to go along with their 8 rebounds and their 8 points, and that one's off of the foot. Oh, they're going to say it went off one of the Collinsville players. I'm not seeing the same things they are.
I agree. Our angle's pretty good over here. They just don't listen to us, Todd.
No, they don't. Maybe we should give them a headset and they can hear us.
That'd be a good idea.
Sure.
I find this new basketball interesting.
It's a new basketball?
Oh, yeah.
Looks lighter in color.
It is lighter in color, and it's a strange.
Oh, off of the
That's
face
off of them, yeah.
of Sykes, and that's just as bad as the turnover that Collinsville got when Giannini was tripped up. Sykes appears to be okay, though.
Yeah, no, it's got a whole different feel.
Does it really?
Yeah, it's kind of strange. I came to practice one
Smoother?
night. Slick. It's almost slick.
Yeah.
It's a strange texture. I don't know. They got to get used to it.
Huh. Why do you have to go change things?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure why. IHSA decided that they wanted to make them spend money, I guess. I don't know.
Of course. Why not?
Yep.
Because that's what everybody has right now. It's money.
You betcha.
Oh, there's a turnover. That was a bad pass right there. That was telegraphed the whole way.
Yeah.
And they'll bring it up, and that's going to turn into a possible three-point play for Jalen Ray Woods. She'll get the 2 points. And Carlisle will pick up her first foul. Second team foul. Each team has 2. And at the free throw line, I don't think, well, she's a freshman. That's why she has no stats from last year.
Be a reason.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, those kind of passes, they end up hurting you a lot, and that's what I mean by quick, crisp passes. Make that defense move, keep their feet going, and we're just holding the ball too much and kind of looking at it. And
well, that was like a linebacker picking off the
Yeah.
quarterback's
Yeah.
pass by looking at his eyes to see where he was going to throw it.
Exactly.
Inside it goes to Gilmore. Gilmore off the glass, good for 2. And Gilmore piling up the points. 17 points for Gilmore so far.
Wow.
Coming off a night when she had 35.
It could have had more.
I was really thinking that she was going to challenge that 44 points by Bromwich.
Yeah.
That's the record. There's a 3-point shot by Granite City. They have missed on all 4 of their tries from three-point land, but they get their own rebound. And into the paint it goes. And Woods, or excuse me, that's not Woods, that's Sims. And we're going to have another foul, and this one is going to come up against Carly Van Dyke. That's her first, team third. To the free throw line is Tylee Sims.
So
Sims last year, 18 of 32 from the free throw line. Oh,
Nope,
boy.
nope,
That
nope.
one hit the top of the backboard.
So Kim Bromlech had that. I was thinking for
Yeah.
some reason Trinity Tar had most points, but I could be, I don't know why I'm remembering that.
Bromwich was one of the first ever Lady Kahok basketball players. That one hit the, whoa. How did that go in?
I don't know. I don't know that I've ever seen that. She had a spin on it or something, but that went in.
Autumn Dow scored 41 in a game in the 1998-99 season, and then Bromwich scored in the 79-80 season 44 points.
44 points.
Yeah. That was in the 5th year ever, or excuse me, the second. Nope, 3rd year for Kahok basketball.
I remember Katie Knutson had 32 for us against Belleville East her senior year. And for some reason I was thinking that was close to a record. But maybe it was, I don't know. I've looked at that book 1,000 times. And
yeah. 26-12 in favor of Collinsville. There's another 2-pointer by Gilmore, and she'll have a chance to turn that into the old-fashioned 3-point play.
That was amazing. She kept the ball above her head. She kept control of her body, and she just went up and finished. That's a big bucket right there. They could have taken that last little possession that they had, where they scored 3, and turned it around on us, and she put a stop to it.
Leilani Douglas comes into the game, and the first thing she does off the bench is commits a foul. She is a 5'8" sophomore for Granite City. Gilmore misses her first free throw of the year.
Got the
it
rebound.
was bound to happen.
Got the rebound, but
Addie Munez comes in, but we have a timeout, so we will go ahead and step aside for a 30-second break here on the Kahok Sports Network.
VFW Post 1117 in Caseyville is one of the area's longest-running VFW posts. VFW Post 1117 in Caseyville is your place to meet and join other area veterans. Plus, VFW Post 1117 in Caseyville offers all kinds of activities to help our veterans, as well as engaging the public with fun, food, fellowship, and a great time for great causes. Blood drives, fundraisers, raffles, and a Queen of Hearts drawing every Wednesday night. Plus, VFW Post 1117 in Caseyville has event space for your parties, celebrations, and other get-togethers. For more information, check out the VFW Post 1117's Facebook page or call the Caseyville VFW at 618-344-9878.
Todd Duke, Lori Billy back with you for the final 30 seconds here in this second quarter. And the Kahawks up 28-12. Here is Carlisle. Carlisle gets the ball over to Munez, who just came into the game and promptly throws it away. And bringing the ball up court here is Sykes. Sykes throws it over to Beeston, and her shot misses the mark. And we have a whistle right afterwards with 11.9 seconds left to play. And Alani Douglas is going to get called for her second foul. So she comes into the game and commits 2 fouls pretty much right off the bat. And I have a feeling that Avery Wallace is going to come in to take her place. Nope, she's going to take the place of Bastine. So Collinsville with 11.9 seconds left to play. We'll see if they can get one more bucket before they head to the locker room for halftime. And here is Carlisle. Carlisle over to Van Dyke. Van Dyke into the corner for Walker. Walker pulls inside the perimeter, takes a shot, but it falls a little bit short. Ball on the ground, picked up by Carlisle, and they're going to have a buzzer, but I think we might have had a foul there at the end of that as well.
Somebody's shooting. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be Lily Carlisle. Talia Sykes picks up her first foul, and Carlisle will go to the free throw line. And Carlisle did not go to the free throw line against Cahokia the other night. This one's off to the left as well.
That's what I was thinking of. Amy Loftus had 32, and Katie got to 31.
Okay.
And we couldn't get her 32 to get her in the books.
Yeah. Carlisle, one more shot, and then they'll go to the locker room, and that's the way that this first half comes to a close. 28-12 in favor of Collinsville, and now it's time for the Woods Basement Systems halftime show, brought to you by Woods Basement Systems, all things basement-y. Woods Basement Systems has been doing their thing since 1986. Woods Basement Systems, give them a call at 618-708-4055. Actually, we're going to leave this one here for a while because we're going to get Talisha Gilmore, and she's going to get recognized.
Broken the all-time career rebounds record for Collinsville High School. Talisha has surpassed the previous record of 880 rebounds, which was held by class of 2009 graduate and recent SIUE Hall of Fame inductee Raven Berry. We're honored to have Raven here in attendance tonight to witness this historic achievement. Let's give a huge round of applause to both Talisha Gilmore for her incredible accomplishment and Raven Berry for her lasting legacy. Congratulations, Talisha, on this remarkable milestone. Your hard work and dedication have made Kahok history.
So congratulations again to Talisha Gilmore. And now the Woods Basement System halftime show comes your way next on the Kahok Sports Network.
We love to have you come work for the City of Collinsville. We have many positions available, from seasonal jobs to full-time opportunities in many of our departments. From police and fire to Gateway Center, Parks and Recreation, and City Hall. Our employees enjoy great benefits like comprehensive medical plans, paid time off, tuition reimbursement, and more. Visit the city's website, collinsvilleil.org, to apply and learn more about working for the City of Collinsville.
Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff Companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, petrofftrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975. Looking for a great place to watch the game with your crew? Look no further than the Lucky Fox Sports Bar in Uptown Collinsville. The Lucky Fox shows Collinsville Kahok sports on the big screen, plus UFC fights, boxing, Cardinals and Blues, and all of the NFL games with the NFL ticket and enough TVs, you'll be sure to find the game you want. And the food? How about Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, plus burgers and sandwiches, pizza, steak, and more, including great drink specials and the coldest beer in town. Plus, they have an in-house DJ on Friday and Saturday nights. Dine in and catch a game or order carry out with the Lucky Fox. The Lucky Fox Sports Bar, 118 East Main Street in Uptown Collinsville. Open daily at 11 a.m. Check out the Lucky Fox Facebook page for daily specials. The Lucky Fox, 618-223-1948. Got questions about Medicare? If you're approaching the age of 65, the answer to that question is a resounding yes. Bill Holton is a former Collinsville Raider and Kahok football player and is now an independent broker with Senior Health Plans, and he can answer all of those tough questions when it comes to Medicare. Which plan, which part, what's covered, and what's not. If you're approaching the age of Medicare and need those questions answered, let Bill Holton get you those answers. Bill Holton with Senior Health Plans. Call him today at 618-978-2306 or email Bill Holton at william.holton@yahoo.com. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Lottie's Cafe offers food, cocktails, and gaming in a great atmosphere highlighted by fast and friendly service. Lottie's Cafe also offers a unique menu that features soups and salads, sandwiches and paninis, pizza and flatbreads, appetizers and desserts, as well as breakfast. That's right, we said breakfast. Unique breakfast items such as a breakfast stromboli, a breakfast BLT, and breakfast burritos. Lottie's also offers creative cocktails, a wine bar, the coldest beer around, and a video gaming area for those 21 and older. And don't forget the Lottie's Cafe gift certificates. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Check them out online at lottiescafe.com, on Facebook, or in person in the Strip next to the Walmart Neighborhood Market. Or call Lottie's Cafe at 618-223-8256. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Keep your ride shiny and clean with Extreme Details Vehicle Detailing in Collinsville. Owner Jay Merkel and his crew at Extreme Details believe in the value of community and in helping their community hold the value of their vehicles with a sharp-looking, clean ride that you and your community can be proud of. Extreme Details can handle any job, whether you drive a small car, an SUV, or even a bus or RV. No job is too big or too small at Extreme Details. Extreme Details offers scratch and oxidation removal, no matter what you drive: cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, and more. Plus, Extreme Details can handle fleet vehicles for you and your company. Call Jay and the gang at Extreme Details at 618-977-1224. Check for periodic specials on the Extreme Details Facebook page. Put the shine in your ride with Extreme Details, 618-977-1224.
And we welcome you back into the Woods Basement Systems halftime show here at Collinsville High School, 28-12 in favor of the Lady Cahoks. Collinsville had a 13-3 lead. After one quarter of play, they outscored Granite City in that second quarter 15-9 and have a 28-12 lead. Leading scorer is Talisha Gilmore. She has 19 points, 6 points for Diamond Walker. You can put that on if you want to. 6 points for Diamond Walker and 3 points for Ashley Giannini. On the Granite City side, Jalen Ray Woods leads her team with 5 points. Avery Wallace has 4, Megan Sykes has 2, and Tylee Sims has 1. Collinsville is winning the rebound battle 11-9 over Granite City. Lady Warriors have turned the ball over 13 times compared to 7 turnovers for Collinsville. And from the lines, Collinsville 1 of 5 from the free throw line and 1 of 8 from the three-point line. And for Granite City, they are pretty good from the free throw line at 4 of 7, but they are 0 of 5 from the from the three-point line. Other scores that we have for you in girls basketball: Oakville over Centralia 32-26. That's a final score. Belleville East defeated Marquette in another final score, 65-25. And Mount Vernon over Westland right now, 24-12. Westland is who Collinsville will play tomorrow as they get underway in the Thanksgiving tournament in Nashville. And at last check, Blues and the San Jose Sharks are tied 1-1. That is a look at your Woods Basement Systems halftime show. Again, you got some water problems going on in your house, then you need to give my friends at Woods Basement Systems a call, and you can do that at 618-708-4055. Second half action, that comes your way next on the Kahok Sports Network.
Just because we're adults doesn't mean we don't have toys, am I right? If your adult toys consist of boats, campers, or RVs, then you need to call the GASA storage team of professionals. Winter weather in the Midwest can be quite harsh, and finding a place to properly store those expensive toys for winter can be just as rough as a Midwest winter. That's where the GASA storage team comes in, with outdoor self-storage and covered storage for your toys. They even have tractor-trailer parking, conveniently located at Horseshoe Lake Road and 111 in Pontoon Beach. GASA Storage, for the safe storage of all of your toys. Contact the GASA Storage team, gasastorage@gmail.com, or call today, GASA Storage Team, 618-797-6100. The Old Herald Brewery and Distillery in Collinsville presents the Sports Page Lounge. Come check out Collinsville's newest destination for your sports viewing pleasure. The Sports Page Lounge features a 14-foot 9-screen video wall with games across the spectrum, from college football and basketball to the NFL, NHL, Major League Baseball, and NBA. Pair that with tastefully crafted libations from the Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, and you have the perfect atmosphere for your sports viewing pleasure. The Sports Page Lounge, next to the Old Herald Brewery and Distillery at 115 Clay Street in Collinsville. Call 618-855-8027 for more information. The Sports Page Lounge, a new experience for sports lovers in Collinsville. Lakeside Roofing in Collinsville. Let the professionals at Lakeside Roofing protect your most important investment, your home or business. Have the elements taken a toll on your roof system? Notice a leaking roof? Maybe it's time for a free roof inspection. Regular maintenance can extend the life of your roofing system by 10 years or more. Lakeside Roofing is your winning team for commercial and residential roofing systems. Lakeside All-Star professionals have installed, repaired, and maintained hundreds of roofs on both sides of the river. Call Lakeside Roofing today at 618-344-2800 in Collinsville or 314-241-5253 or online at lakesideroofing.com. Choose experience, choose Lakeside.
Todd Duke, Lori Billy back with you from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. We're just underway here in the third quarter. Your thoughts, my dear, on the first half?
Well, I thought defensively we did pretty good, but we got to score.
Yeah.
No offense, but against a team like this, we should be dominating, and we're kind of letting their defense get to us a little bit. We just got to be able to finish. Got to finish some shots from outside.
There is Bastine with a shot from the top of the key, off center to the left a little bit. Rebound belongs to Granite City. They put it back up and still won't go in. They get another rebound, and now we get a whistle.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. I thought Talisha was straight up and down, and
that'll send Tylee Sims back to the free throw line. She went 1 of 2 from the charity stripe in that first half. Collinsville a little dismal from the lines tonight, man. 1 of 5 free throws and 1 of 8 3-pointers. She keeps on hitting the top of that backboard.
She likes it.
I guess. That's not where the basket is, though.
Well, I might give her a bounce, but it's not going to count.
Hey, it worked the second time.
Yeah, it's not going to count, though. It's the only thing if it hits those poles. Like I said, we're just not shooting well tonight.
And she hit the...
She did it again.
Did she hit the shot clock?
I don't think she can.
Okay.
If she hits that, that's not legal, but it goes up there pretty high.
Do they teach that? Because so far, all the free throws we've seen, they've been that way. Her and Sykes.
I never taught Bring the Rain, but...
Yeah. Those are some high arcing shots. All right, Collinsville going back to work here. 28-13. They have the lead, do the Kahawks. Inside, Gilmore. Back outside for Call. Top of the key for Mode. Over on the wing, and Van Dyke left to go inside, but Giannini didn't see that in time and threw the ball to the empty spot.
That was better ball movement. I like the ball movement there. We just got to be able to see each other.
So Granite City will see if they can take advantage of a Collinsville turnover. And right now, it is a 15-point lead for the Kahawks. Out to the logo, and then right in front of the Granite City bench. Nice job on the block, but can they get the turnover? That they did.
Oh, I think she got poked in the eye.
Yeah, here comes Mode. Carson throws it up inside for Gilmore. Gilmore off the glass. She gets fouled, and that's going to be the third of the night on Tylee Sims.
They see each other really well inside, and they need to do more of that. Carson needs to push the ball down the floor and just get it inside as quick as she can.
Alicia Gilmore at the free throw line. 1 of 2 tonight from the charity stripe. She is the only one of the 5 shots taken from the free throw line for Collinsville, and she'll miss that one. Looking for point number 20 on the night. Megan Sykes will check back in. She'll take the place of Sims with her 3 fouls. Last game of the week we have for you. We have a light schedule next week because it's Thanksgiving. Got some hockey for you Monday. And then the boys basketball team will open their season here at home against Heron on Tuesday. And Gilmore misses both free throws this go around.
I think we jinxed her.
I think so. So we'll have hockey for you from Granite City. Hopefully we won't run into the same thing we ran into there earlier this week when it was more of a pond than it was a sheet of ice.
Oh, my gosh.
That was that 70-degree day when it was very humid outside. They couldn't keep the ice on. There you go. There's a three-pointer.
They got one.
So now 1 for 6 for Granite City from beyond the three-point stripe in Granite City. Right now holding Collinsville scoreless here in the first couple of minutes. There's another foul for Gilmore, and she'll head back to the free throw line once again. And this one is going to go against Avery Wallace. That'll be her third.
Yeah.
So Wallace and Sims now have 3 fouls apiece, and back to the free throw line goes Talisha Gilmore. There we go.
Like I said, Granite City is just doing a good job of being in the right place at the right time. They're playing solid defense. You know, I can't say anything negative about what they've been doing to us. It's obviously working. We're not scoring very well.
Gilmore with her final free throw shot. That one goes in and came right back out, and there was Lilani Douglas off of the bench to haul down the rebound. So both the girls with the 3 fouls are riding the bench right now for Granite City, and there's an off-balance shot, and we're going to have another whistle.
Yeah, she didn't know what she didn't. I don't think I do either.
Yeah. So that's a second foul for Van Dyke, and each team now has 2 fouls here in the third quarter, and Granite City throws that one away. Tell you what, if it wasn't for the Granite City turnovers, they might be a lot closer in this game.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I think we need to thank them for all they're giving us. We got to take advantage, though. We're just not converting at all.
So Collinsville with another opportunity to score here. Still looking for a 2-point field goal here. Right now, the only points in the second half is the Gilmore free throw. Gilmore has the ball, gives it up to Giannini in front of her bench. Now back over this way for Van Dyke. Back over to Giannini. Giannini telegraphed that pass, and
same thing.
That was a nice bounce that went Collinsville's way. Top of the key for Mode. Mode over to Gilmore. Gilmore from way outside. That's usually not where you'll find her, but the ball is loose and is picked up by Granite City. There is Sykes. Gives the ball up now for the other Sykes. Still going to stay with Granite City. Walker and Carlisle will come in. And Giannini and Van Dyke will go to the bench. And Granite City wants a 30-second timeout. We'll step aside for 30 seconds as well. And we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Caseyville VFW Post 1117 Auxiliary supports the VFW with post projects and fundraiser events. The Caseyville VFW Auxiliary also provides donations and sponsorship for veterans in need, Jefferson Barracks in St. Louis, the Caseyville Food Pantry, outreach programs, summer lunches for students in the Collinsville Unit 10 School District, and now the Kahok Sports Network. Plus, sponsoring CHS programs like band, theater, and sports. If you would like to provide support or join the Caseyville VFW Auxiliary, contact the Caseyville VFW Post 1117 at 618-344-9878.
Back here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, Jordan Cairo scores a goal for the Blues. Blues are now up 2-1. Here is a steal by Carly Call. She takes it in off the glass. There's Collinsville's first 2-pointer of this second half.
That's what we need. A bit more aggressive, and don't be afraid to attack them and take advantage of those turnovers.
Here is Sykes. She'll turn around and head back out of the perimeter. Now tries to thread the needle. Couldn't do it. Another turnover by Granite City. And here comes Collinsville. Here is Lily Carlisle. Carlisle into the corner for Call. Back to Carlisle on the left wing. Moving it up inside, trying to find Walker. That pinballs off a bunch of people, and Granite City ends up with the 10th turnover for Collinsville here in this contest. And here is Woods working her way up, and now we're going to have a foul against Walker. That will be her second, according to my count.
Yes.
And to the free throw line is Jalen Ray Woods. She went 1 for 1 from the free throw line in the first half. the freshman, the only freshman on the roster on the varsity side for Granite City, and she's now 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Michaela Tanksley, the 5'6" senior, checks into the game for the first time for the Lady Warriors. And Woods will take another one and hit both of them, so she is now 3 of 3. Collinsville brings it back up, leading 31-18. And over to Carly Van Dyke. Now back out to Carlisle. Now Carly Call with a three-point shot. That one hits the rim and bounces all the way back out. Collinsville having a hard time with these three-pointers here tonight. And another foul is going to be handed out. This one's going to go against Call, I believe. That'll be her first. 4th team foul here now in this third quarter for Collinsville, so one more of those, and Granite City will be shooting free throws for the rest of the quarter.
We cannot get into that kind of a game.
No. I wouldn't suggest it, and another turnover by Granite City will give Collinsville another opportunity. 31-18.
Yeah, it's just a little perplexing in that I think we're obviously better. We're just not handling their defense very well. Of course, I mean, they're double teaming Talisha every chance they get. Looks like they got a box and one on her.
Yeah.
Which is not surprising, but in order to...
Oh, another three-point shot coming from Call. That one just missed. Rebound belongs to Walker. Got knocked out of her hands as she was going up. And then she brings it back into the paint. Now she'll be fouled. And she will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. This one might go against Tanksley. Nope, it is not going to go against Tanksley. Woods, her first.
Yeah.
And a Walker up to the free throw line. 0 for 2 on the night from the charity stripe is Walker. Man, that one, she's just doesn't have that good look from there.
Struggling.
Yeah.
They're all struggling tonight. I don't know.
Talia Sykes checks back into the game. Bastine goes to the bench, and one more coming up here for Walker. Next one, that's in there.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
But Collinsville still now 2 of 6 here in the second half from the free throw line. Got to change that.
Right.
32-18, Collinsville with the lead. 3:50 left to play here in this third quarter. All the way into the corner for Douglas. She'll launch a big three-point shot that arcs, and now we're going to have another foul handed out to Walker underneath the basket.
Yeah, she came over the back. That one was pretty obvious, unfortunately.
So she'll pick up her third. That's the 5th foul now for Collinsville, and to the free throw line is going to be Michaela Tanksley. Tanksley last year, 10 of 28 from the free throw line. And the first one good. Well, she doesn't have that high arcing shot that her other 2 teammates have had.
No, that looked a little more natural, normal. Yeah, whatever.
So Walker will go to the bench. Mode comes back in. And Tanksley with another shot. Both of them were good.
Good shots, both of them. Right through the middle.
Yeah, so each team has taken 6 free throw shots here in the second half. Collinsville is 2 of 6, and Granite City's 5 of 6.
Wow.
Here is Mode. Over to Carlisle, into the corner for Van Dyke. Back out for Carlisle. Around the perimeter they'll go. Inside for Gilmore. Gilmore double team. Couldn't get it up. Couldn't find the proper angle to get it up there.
No.
Hit the bottom of the rim, and now Collinsville with a nice block by Mode. Gilmore down here all by herself. She'll go off the glass, good for 2.
There we go. Yeah, I was afraid she wouldn't get the ball to her quick enough. They started to come back down the floor, and fortunately we got it in.
Timeout on the floor. We'll step aside as well. We're back in just a moment here on the Kahok Sports Network. Is it finally time to start doing what you've been talking about doing for years? Start making those plans right now and let Northwestern Mutual help you plan your future. Former Kahok Joe Philpott can help you get started with that plan today. Joe Philpott, a financial advisor with Northwestern Mutual, can help build a plan specifically for you with a wide range of financial options and the flexibility to change that plan as your priorities change. To get started on your future, give Joel Philpott a call today at Northwestern Mutual's Fairview Heights office at 618-606-2022. Spend your life living with Northwestern Mutual. Call Joel Philpott today, 618-606-2022. Want to catch some of the best live music in Collinsville from a band of all Collinsville area residents? Look no further than Sonically Pleasing.
Sonically Pleasing with former Kahok Logan Carlisle, his dad Tim, along with Caleb Tanzius, play some of the best rock and roll hits from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and beyond. You can catch Sonically Pleasing at some of the area's finest venues, as well as book Sonically Pleasing for your private event or party. To put some music in your life, it's Sonically Pleasing. Check out Sonically Pleasing's Facebook page for upcoming live show dates and to book them for your special event or to call to book that event at 618-401-0052. Pleasing live rock music for your ears. Sonically Pleasing, 618-401-0052.
Back here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, Granite City with the ball. Lady Warriors trail by 14, 34-20. Trying to dig into that K-Hawks lead. I'm very impressed with Granite City, actually. They've looked a lot better.
They really have. They've got some athleticism. They got some kids that are aggressive and look to shoot, and you know, they're going to be good. They're going to get better.
Collinsville plays Granite City twice this year, which they used to do all the time when they were in the same conference together, but
yes.
Carly Van Dyke breaks that over in the three-point shot land, and that helps. 37-20, and there's another turnover by Granite City. That's their 20th. Van Dyke tries to bounce a ball into the paint for Walker, but bounced it right into the hands of Woods instead. Woods comes down, takes a shot, can't get it to go. Lily Carlisle is there with the rebound for Collinsville. She'll throw it all the way up for Walker. Walker off the glass, can't get it to fall in, and the rebound belongs to Granite City. Granite City right now out rebounding Collinsville 15-13. Well, a little bit of a pushback there from Coach Moore on the referee calling the foul against.
I agree. It's not a foul. You know.
That's Walker's fourth. That's probably why he's a little bit upset about it. She's one foul away from being done for the night.
That's incidental contact, really. Yeah.
So Mode will come in to take Walker's place as soon as they allow her to, but right now it is Talia Sykes at the free throw line for the first time tonight. Sykes last year, 9 of 18 from the free throw line. 2:14 left to play here in quarter number 3, and that one's in. And I tell you what, these girls are having a nice time from the free throw line here tonight, are the Lady Warriors?
That's, if we're going to get beat, that's where we're going to get beat from, is the free throw line. They're making them, and we just aren't. That and threes. I mean, what was that? We made 2 threes tonight?
Yeah, now we are 2 for 11.
Yeah.
Next one is also good.
Good.
Sykes makes both. And Granite City now 7 of 8 from the free throw line here in the second half. Here is Ashley Giannini. Giannini will back up all the way to the logo as we approach 2 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Now over to Carlisle. Carlisle throws it back over to Call. Call into the corner for Giannini. She'll launch a three-point shot. That one's a little bit short. And now we're going to have an over-the-back call against Carlisle.
Unbelievable.
That's going to be her second.
Number 10, Lily Carlisle, her second personal foul.
And all this coming as Collinsville has been well past the 5 foul mark here in this third quarter. So more free throws coming up, and this will be Leilani Douglas. And Douglas last year went 3 of 15 from the free throw line. But right now, the free throw line is where Granite City's hot from. That one's off.
That's way off.
Yeah, I saw that one. It left her hands. Off to the left. One more shot coming her way for Leilani Douglas. And that one's no good, and the rebound belongs to Collinsville. Jayhawks have now evened things out in the rebound department, each team with 15. Over to Mode. Mode will launch a three-point shot. She's not afraid to do it. I was waiting for her to do that. She was actually pretty good at that last year.
Yep, we need that. That's her spot, too. She likes that spot, and it's a good angle for her.
So back-to-back threes and a travel by Granite City will give the ball back to the Lady Jayhawks. Collinsville up now 40-22. Coach Moore all in the ear of the referee down here as he was walking up the court. And Coach Moore was actually on the court.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get in trouble for that.
Yes, you can. I remember a couple times he had to pull me off.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's what you got to do. Your kid's got to know that you're going to stick up for them. And
there is Carly Call in front of her own bench. And all the way over to Mode. Mode, a touch pass over to Carlisle. And that one almost knocked out of bounds, but Collinsville keeps it. And now here is Carly Van Dyke. Van Dyke bounces it out front to Carlisle. Call with a three-point shot, and that one rolls across the rim. No good there. Rebound belongs to Granite City. They bring it back up quickly, and here is Sykes all the way in the corner, almost stepped out of bounds. Now to Tanksley for three. That one misses the mark. And the rebound again belongs to Collinsville. Here is Ashley Giannini. 40 seconds to play here in quarter number 3. Giannini backs up toward midcourt, gives it up for Carlisle. Carlisle almost looked away at the last second. Luckily she didn't, or that one would have dinged her right in the temple.
Yeah.
Call out front to Van Dyke. Van Dyke over to Giannini.
Take care of the ball. Goodness.
There is Mode again for three. That one almost, man, hit the inside of the rim. Comes back out for a rebound for Granite City.
No need to foul here.
Yeah.
Contain the ball.
Trying not to, and she bounces it off of Mode's foot with 13.8 seconds left
Good
here
defense.
in this third quarter.
It's good defense right there. That was smart. You don't need a foul. Just got to sit down and play defense here.
Inbound pass comes into Tanksley. Tanksley gets it back out to the midcourt stripe now for Woods. Woods back to Tanksley. 5 seconds to go. Inside it goes to
travel.
Sykes, and that's a travel, and Collinsville will have 2 seconds to do something here. I don't think that's going to be enough time.
No. If they roll it, there you go. Good job, Lily. Put it up, kid.
From the half-court stripe, and that falls just a little bit short, but you know what? It's going to count for a missed three-point shot.
Well,
it is what it is.
She did the right thing.
All right, we have a timeout coming your way as we approach the fourth quarter here, and we'll be back to tell you all about that fourth quarter in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of Code 3 Spices, is first responder owned by proud Kahok alums. Located at 1966 Vandalia, Collinsville Barbecue Supply is your one-of-a-kind barbecue headquarters that focuses on everything barbecue and cooking, providing the best American-made barbecue grills, in-person class instruction, smokers, rubs, sauces, accessories, and cooking expertise from professional barbecue experts, including an in-house chef and pitmaster. Code 3 Spices provides award-winning sauces and rubs that supports our nation's first responder and military organizations that focus on the fallen, suicide prevention, and PTSD awareness. Stop on by, see the guys at Collinsville Barbecue Supply for all of your cooking and grilling needs. Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of the 4-time world champion Patriot Sauce. Learn more about their products and mission in giving back to those who serve at collinsvillebarbecue.com or call 618-855-8855.
Back here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, my name is Todd Duke, head coach, former head coach Lori Billy on the other microphone. How you enjoying retirement?
I am.
Are you?
I am. It's a whole different life and a different world, but it's nice.
Still getting up early, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My eyes still pop open.
Yeah.
But that's all right. I still sub once in a while and get to spend time with my mom and dad.
That's good.
And they're both, my dad's 89, my mom's 90, and so it's an important time for me to be around and with them.
Yeah. All right, here is Carlisle. We are underway here in the fourth quarter, 40-22 in favor of Collinsville. Collinsville outscoring Granite City in that third quarter, but just barely, 12-10. Over onto the far side, it goes to Call. Call back out front for Carlisle. Now over here under the left wing, and a travel by Van Dyke.
Makes me a little nervous when we start doing that. They're kind of pulling the ball out and moving it around, and then we forget that we still need to score. So get a little sloppy there. Got to move that ball with purpose.
Inbound pass being triggered by Woods, and does so to Sykes. Sykes trapped into the backcourt. Gets out of it with a pass in front of the scorer's table to Megan Sykes. And Megan over into the corner, throws it right into the hands of Talisha Gilmore. Gilmore has to split a double team, excuse me, outside to Carson Mode, over to Carlisle. Carlisle just outside the lane, and we're going to have a push from behind. That one looks like it might go against Tylee Sims. If so, that'll be her fourth.
Yeah, got her right in the back. And they triple teamed her. Did you notice that? They dropped everybody
Oh,
down
yeah.
on her. That's why shooting from the outside is going to be important, because they've got to pull some of that pressure off of her.
That is the fourth on Sims. So Sims has 4. Walker has 4 for Collinsville. There's a big three-pointer there by Carly Call, her first three-pointer of the night.
Atta girl.
And Collinsville putting on that backcourt pressure, trying to force a turnover here from Granite City, but They get it across the timeline, and then what in the world was that?
How did that go in?
I have no idea, but it's going to count for a three-point
gosh.
shot from Jalen Ray Woods. That was a hook shot, three-point shot from just in front of her bench.
I thought it was going out of bounds.
I thought it was a pass.
Oh, my gosh. It went in.
It did.
That's unbelievable.
Like she planned it that way. There is Gilmore off the glass, good for 2.
Wow. I'm still in shock.
I know.
Where's our instant replay up here?
Man, I'm telling you what, that was fun to watch. I have to go watch that one back tonight when I get home.
Oh,
that was a reach-in foul, and I could have swore that Carly Call got all
she had
ball
the ball
there.
there. Yeah, she had the ball there.
So Carly will pick up her second, and each team now with 1 foul here in the fourth quarter. Collinsville up by 20, 45-25. And Giannini will come back in, take the place of Van Dyke. Inbound pass comes in, and then it gets picked off by
head up.
None other than Carson Mode. Mode brings the ball up, top of the key, gives it up into the corner for Carlisle. Bluffs the 3, moves inside, takes the shot, but she got pushed as she was taking it. Yeah.
Yep. She got hammered.
That one's going to go against Megan Sykes. That is her first personal foul. Carlisle to the free throw line. She went 0 for 2 from the charity stripe in the first half. Lily still looks like she's a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
She got that baby face.
Yeah. Couldn't get that one to fall in, man. It rattled inside and outside of the rim and just came right back out. Other than that, it looked like a pretty good shot.
It was a good shot. She'll tear herself up for this, but she'll get better. She'll be all right.
That one's a little short.
Ah.
And Gilmore is going to get called for a foul. Going up for the rebound. She wants to know why.
Well, kiddo, you went over the back. That's just why.
That is Talisha's 4th personal foul. So her and Walker both have 4. Walker's out there as well, too. She was riding the bench for a while after she picked up that 4th one.
Yeah, don't come forward too soon.
There are the Lady Warriors.
There
it is. Here is Gilmore with a picked off pass.
Atta girl.
She waits and she shoots it. She can't get it. Gets her own rebound, puts it back in.
Yeah, don't let the nerves take over. Just relax and play the game. There it is.
You know that one sheet that I gave you with all the records on it?
Yes, sir.
Talisha's on there for steals now.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. Yeah, put her in the right place, especially in the press, and she's going to steal it. There it is. Catch it.
A little bit too far, and that one ends up going out of bounds. That'll be a turnover for Collinsville. They're 13th, and Granite City will get the ball back. Usually it's your speedy girls on the outside that poke away those balls and get steals, but that's why it kind of surprised me as much. But I can see that. She plays in the paint a lot. I guess she can take the ball into somebody's hands.
Yep.
Into Gilmore. Gilmore off the glass. Good for 2 more.
Atta girl. Atta girl.
49-25. Collinsville is, I'll tell you what, that
it hit her. Yep, it hit her.
That backcourt pressure is getting to Granite City here. That's the second ball that's gone in off somebody's face out of bounds, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, this is the kind of pressure and intensity we needed to have the whole game.
Here is Mode. Cuts around the lane and tries to pass it. Loose ball finds Carly Call here in the corner. She'll send it back outside to Mode. Collinsville resets, tries to slow things down a little bit. Everybody gets reset, and a 3-point shot that misses the mark. Rebound belongs to Granite City. And the Warriors bring it up. Here is Megan Sykes, and she'll throw the ball away.
Yes, she will. She was passing it, but her teammate on the bench wasn't ready.
No. Addie Munoz comes back in. She'll take the place of Carly Call. Inbound pass from Giannini to Mode. Mode brings the ball up across the logo. 4:40 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Into the corner for Munoz. Outside Ben once again, and a 3-point shot by Carson, and it's good.
We need to put her initials right there.
Yeah,
That's
I know,
her spot.
right? Exactly.
That is her spot.
Yep, she likes that right wing.
Yep.
There's a left wing shot from 3-point land.
That was like Riley Doyle. Riley had a place where she liked to shoot from. Get down there. Come on, Giannini, don't foul.
And off the glass, good for 2 for Sykes. That is her first 2-point field goal of the night. 52-27. Collinsville still in the lead. Munoz to Giannini. Giannini out front now for Mode. Mode back to Giannini. She'll try the old Carson Mode position, but misses out on that one. And the rebound belongs to Granite City. Warriors work it up. Here is Woods, and foul coming up against Carson Mode.
Take a charge, Carson. Take a charge. One of my favorite drills. First week of practice. Always work on taking a charge.
That'll be Carson's first. And the third team foul for Collinsville here in this fourth quarter. And off the bench comes Dariana Morris. Well, she will in just a second. At the free throw line, it is Woods. Woods is 3 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. She just hit that.
4 for 4.
She just hit that circus shot three-pointer too.
That was unbelievable.
Ariana Morris, the sophomore, scored 7 points in her first game as a varsity Kahok in Cahokia the other night. Van Dyke checks back into the game as well. And the first miss from the free throw line tonight for Woods. Collinsville picks up the rebound. They bring it back up, and a little bit too hard off the glass, but there's Gilmore with the rebound and the putback. She's going to have that rebound mark, and it's going to be a long time before anybody catches that, because she's got a whole rest of the year to add on to it.
She sure does. Oh, that was travel.
There
picked up both
is
feet.
Sykes coming through the lane, takes a shot, no good. Rebound belongs to the Kahawks. They bring it back up as they want 3 more players to come in, as Skylar Tomachek is waiting to come in for the first time. So Tomachek comes back in, Munoz comes back in, Carlisle comes in as well, Giannini and Gilmore and Van Dyke to the bench.
Good idea. Don't want to get anybody hurt.
3:20 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Collinsville up 54-28. And here is Sykes. Sykes gives it up for Woods. Woods, top of the key, left-hand dribble, gives it back to Sykes. Sykes runs around with it outside the perimeter for a while, gets a little hip check there from Lily Carlisle, and then Carlisle almost runs into Morris.
Lily isn't going to mess around.
No.
She's not going to take any stuff. She's going to fight hard. She
I've always liked watching her play.
Oh, absolutely. Her defense is unbelievable. She's so quick, and she's not afraid to take anybody on.
Skylar Tomachek comes in off the bench and picks up a foul at the free throw line. Tylee Sims, she is 2 of 4 from the free throw line, and there's that high arcing shot.
It goes in.
Sometimes, 50% of the time.
Yeah.
Which means if that's the case, she'll miss this one. Shot on the way, and that one does miss, so she's 3 of 6.
Good job. Good job, Todd. Keep that up.
Rebound for Morris. Morris. Over to Carlisle. Carlisle back out toward the logo. 2:45 to play here in this fourth quarter. To Walker. Walker inside to Tomachek. Back outside now. Morris will launch a 3-point shot. That one hits the inside of the rim. Comes back out. Morris gets her own rebound and loses the ball.
Good effort. She kept fighting for
it. Yeah.
That's good.
She's a sophomore. She's going to be fun to
She
watch.
is a sophomore. Yes, she is.
She had the most points in the JV game with 15. Another fun one to watch is going to be April Ramirez.
Oh, yeah.
And here they found her at PE. She was hitting 3-pointers from left and right, so they're like, hey, why don't you come and join the team?
Yeah. Is she on the bench tonight?
I don't think she's on the varsity roster.
Okay. She is not. You're correct.
Here is Walker with an off-balance shot from a weird angle, and that one just falls right down into the hands of the Granite City player, and that would be Woods. Woods takes it all the way down herself, stops inside the perimeter, had the ball knocked away, and then she'll give it up to Douglas. Douglas to Sykes. Sykes gets double teamed. Back outside now for Douglas. Here is Woods. Coach Twitchell telling him to back it up. That's a high arcing shot there, and the rebound belongs to Carlisle.
He was running a little double stack offense there.
We're down to 85 seconds to go here in this fourth quarter. Collinsville ahead 54-29. And here is Lily Carlisle. We hear that next year we'll have shot clocks.
Yeah, we'll see, huh?
Yeah, we've been hearing that for a while. Here is Tomachek. She had that one partially blocked, so.
Addie came across the lane and nobody was there, and she didn't even look at the basket.
Yeah.
Got to look at it, kiddo. Oh,
and another turnover by Granite City. Those have piled up tonight. That is number 27. And here is Carlisle. Under a minute to go here in this fourth quarter. Carlisle bounces the ball into Walker. Walker at the end of her bench. Throws it back outside now for Carlisle. And that is April Ramirez down there ready to come in. So I guess they're going to put her on the varsity roster without actually putting her on the varsity roster.
Yeah, that's what I wondered. They may have to.
And there you go, Walker.
Great move, and she got hammered on the way in.
Driving down that baseline, made
Absolutely.
it work.
Yes, she did.
I don't think Ramirez is going to get a chance to get in this game, though.
I don't either. Come on back,
Yeah,
girls.
they're going to go to the bench.
Yep. They look good trying, though.
Oh, sure. Oh, there's another off-balance shot by Woods. Well, to give her more circus shots.
Uh-huh. She's been watching too much of the NBA stuff.
Harlem Globetrotter type stuff there.
Yeah.
Foul belongs to Eddie Munoz, and to the free throw line, it is Woods.
Oh, she got in.
Yeah, she did. April Ramirez into the game. 9.1 seconds left of it. And the shot good by Woods. And Collinsville will. Ramirez is going to get her hands on the ball anyway. She'll bring it across. The coach is like, we're good. Just run out the rest of the time.
Yep.
And that is it. 56-32. Collinsville wins this one here tonight. Thank you very much there, Coach Billy. What'd you think?
You know, a much better second half. First half was a little slow. I felt like we just didn't function the way we should, and we picked it up in the second half, put that press on, and it made a big difference.
All right.
Turned it around.
Well, I can't off the top of my head tell you when the next home game is because the girls are in the Nashville tournament, but we'll see each other real soon.
You bet we will.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
All right, that is head coach Lori Billy, former head coach Lori Billy. Time now for the post-game show, brought to you tonight by Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, owned and operated by Dr. Chris McCluskey. He and his crew are focused on helping as many people as possible live high-quality lives all through chiropractic care and wellness. You can visit Dr. McCluskey at Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, 410 Regency Center, just off of the Beltline Road there in Collinsville. 618-343-3602 is the number, or online, chiropracticworkscollinsville.com. We're back with the post-game show right after a timeout here on the Kahok Sports Network.
I'd like to introduce you to some incredible new technology we have available here at Chiropractic Works. The machine is known as an InvisiRed lipolaser machine. The InvisiRed machine emits a red light and red laser that combine in unison to go through the skin layers into the adipose or fat tissue and cause the cells to go ahead and metabolize themselves. The InvisiRed technology is the only machine that's FDA approved for fat loss, stimulates collagen and elastin, improves the function of the lymphatic system, boosts metabolism, and increases metabolic response. Typical response after the very first treatment is 1/2 to 2 inches of loss in body measurement. So if you think that this technology could help you accomplish any weight loss or aesthetic goals, we'd be glad to have you come in for a consultation, get a first treatment, and experience the amazing benefits that InvisiRed offers.
At Visionary Wealth Advisors, we empower you to see your future before it's your future, to create your inheritance, to build your vision, to anticipate the known and unknown, and to find potential in both, and build new dawns. Visionary Wealth Advisors.
Visit Brad Keene at his Collinsville office at 106 North Clinton or call 618-467-8420. Celebrate the life of your loved one should be as special as the person they represent. That's why you will always find the staff at Her Funeral Home in Collinsville ready to go the extra mile to meet the needs of you and your family during those times. For over 100 years, Her funeral home has been there for Collinsville and the surrounding communities. Of the many arrangements made after losing a loved one, the first is the selection of a funeral home. The staff at Her Funeral Home in Collinsville can help with that planning. Call Her Funeral Home in Collinsville at 618-344-0187. Her Funeral Home, serving Collinsville families for over 100 years. 618-344-0187. All Pro Tees in Caseyville is your place for custom apparel and has been for over 20 years now. Why? All Pro Tees can handle any size project, big or small, and they specialize in large group orders. At All Pro Tees, quality is number one on their list of priorities, as is evident by their excellent service staff. Did we mention All Pro Tees has over 20 years of experience? They can even help with fundraisers and event merchandising for your group. And of course, All Pro Tees is your destination for everything Collinsville Kahawks. So for all of your apparel needs, for civic groups, sports teams, business outings, or even a family reunion, your apparel needs stop at All Pro Tees. All Pro Tees in Caseyville at 2240 South Morrison Avenue. Online at allprotees.com. Right across the street from Kahok Stadium. All Pro Tees, 618-344-2200.
I'd like to introduce you to some incredible new technology we have available here at Chiropractic Works. The machine is known as an Invisired lipo laser machine. The Invisired machine emits a red light and red laser that combine in unison to go through the skin layers into the adipose or fat tissue and cause the cells to go ahead and metabolize themselves. The Invisired technology is the only machine that's FDA approved for fat loss, stimulates collagen and elastin, improves the function of the lymphatic system, boosts metabolism, and increases metabolic response. Typical response after the very first treatment is 1/2 to 2 inches of loss in body measurement. So if you think that this technology could help you accomplish any weight loss or aesthetic goals, we'd be glad to have you come in for a consultation, get a first treatment, and experience the amazing benefits that Invisired offers.
And we welcome you back into the Chiropractic Works post-game show here on the Kahawk Sports Network. Collinsville wins this one here tonight, 56-32. Kahawks are 2-0 on the year, and joining us on the other microphone is the senior Talisha Gilmore. How are you, my dear?
Good.
All right, so you now own the record for the most rebounds as far as Collinsville Kahawk basketball history is concerned. You know that they started Kahawk basketball for the girls back in like the 77-78 season, 1977-78 season. So tell me, after all that time and all those years, what does that mean for you to be the holder of that record?
I'm very proud of myself. I didn't think I was going to make it this far, but I did.
All right, so tell me what it meant for you to get down there at halftime and get recognized in front of and right next to the person who had the record before you in Raven Berry.
It felt really good. All the hard work that I put in is finally showing on the court, and I'm very proud of myself and my teammates.
And like Clay Smith over here taking pictures of you, doing selfies and stuff. All right, so talk to me a little bit about and you're like, you know, you got the rest of the season left to go.
Yeah.
This might be a record that holds up for a long time.
Yeah.
Tell me what's the thoughts going through your head right now?
I'm very, very proud of myself, and our team has a long way to go, but we're getting better every day, every chance that we have.
All right, so tell me a little bit about this game. I think that was a little bit of a rougher outcome than people thought it was going to be against Granite City. Team that only won 2 games all of last year. They gave you guys a run.
Yeah, they're way better than they were last year. I'll give them credit for that.
All right, so talk to me about you got 30 points tonight. You had 35 points in the game against Koki. You already have 65 points on the year. Are you thinking about that at all?
I mean, I feel very good about it. I mean, the scoring just kind of comes easy to me.
Yeah. I wish things would come easy to me as that comes to you. Tell everybody what you're wearing around your neck here.
I'm wearing the dog chain. I'm the dog of the game.
You're the dog of the game. When did this concept start?
Last year. We wanted something more as a team to look forward to as an award after every game.
So a little bling afterwards, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Talisha, we'll see you down the road. Thanks for the visit.
See ya.
All right, that is Talisha Gilmore. She has 30 points here tonight, plus she ends up setting the rebound record for Collinsville as far as all-time rebounds are concerned. I don't have the exact number because I don't keep track of individual rebounds, just points, but I'm sure that she had more than just a couple. She only needed one to start the night off with before she ended up breaking that record. So congratulations to Talisha Gilmore. One more break coming your way on the Chiropractic Works postgame show, and we'll come and wrap things up here in just a moment on the Kahawk Sports Network.
I'd like to introduce you to some incredible new technology we have available here at Chiropractic Works. The machine is known as an Invisired lipolaser machine. The Invisired machine emits a red light and red laser that combine in unison to go through the skin layers into the adipose or fat tissue and cause the cells to go ahead and metabolize themselves. The Invisired technology is the only machine that's FDA approved for fat loss, stimulates collagen and elastin, improves the function of the lymphatic system, boosts metabolism, and increases metabolic response. Typical response after the very first treatment is 1/2 to 2 inches of loss in body measurement. So if you think that this technology could help you accomplish any weight loss or aesthetic goals, we would be glad to have you come in for a consultation, get a first treatment, and experience the amazing benefits that Invisired offers.
Looking for someone to help get your house in tip-top shape? Look no further than former Kahok Kara Gray with Clean Living Cleaning Services. From bathrooms to kitchens to garages to bedrooms and even commercial spaces, Clean Living is your place to go. Clean Living guarantees expert-level work done by expert-level cleaners. No matter how much grit, how much grime, let Clean Living shine. For more information, check out the Clean Living Cleaning Services on Facebook or call 618-979-9634. A clean space is a happy place. Clean Living Cleaning Services, 618-979-9634. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Jason Regg, your Benjamin F. Edwards financial advisor, understands this. That's why Jason Regg is a proud supporter of your Collinsville Kahawks and the Kahawk Sports Network, as well as the Kahawk Educator of the Month Award. For all of your investment needs, see financial advisor and investment vice president Jason Regg at the Benjamin F. Edwards office in Collinsville, located at 1008 Vandalia Street, or call Jason Regg at 618-223-5215 or visit benjaminfedwards.com. Benjamin F. Edwards, member SIPC.
The Collinsville Area Community Foundation is our community's charitable foundation. We connect people, support programs, and guide resources to help our community thrive. Our board is made up of local leaders that donate their time and expertise to identify opportunities for long-term community impact in and around Collinsville. Find out more about scholarships, grants, and ways to give back to the city we love by visiting collinsvillefoundation.com.
I'd like to introduce you to some incredible new technology we have available here at Chiropractic Works. The machine is known as an Invisired lipolaser machine. The Invisired machine emits a red light and red laser that combine in unison to go through the skin layers into the adipose or fat tissue and cause the cells to go ahead and metabolize themselves. The Invisired technology is the only machine that's FDA approved for fat loss, stimulates collagen and elastin, improves the function of the lymphatic system, boosts metabolism, and increases metabolic response. Typical response after the very first treatment is 1/2 to 2 inches of loss in body measurement. So if you think that this technology could help you accomplish any weight loss or aesthetic goals, we would be glad to have you come in for a consultation, get a first treatment, and experience the amazing benefits that Invisired offers.
Once again, we welcome you back here to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium and the Chiropractic Works postgame show. Collinsville wins here tonight 56-32. 13-3. Collinsville had a 10-point lead after one quarter of play. Then they outscored Granite City 15-9 in the second quarter to take a 28-12 lead into the halftime locker rooms. And then Collinsville outscored Granite City, but not by much in the third quarter, 12-10. They took that 18-point lead into the fourth quarter and outscored Granite City 16-10 for a 56-32 final. Talisha Gilmore was the leading scorer in this one with 30 points. 9 points belong to Diamond Walker, 6 for Carson Mode, 5 for Carly Call, and then 3 points apiece for Carly Van Dyke and Ashley Giannini. For Granite City, they were led in points by Jalen Ray Woods and her wild three-point hook shot. She ended up with 17 points in this contest, and she was the only one in double digits for Granite City. Megan Sykes and Avery Wallace had 4. Tylee Sims had 3, and then 2 points apiece for Michaela Tanksley and Talia Sykes. Collinsville won the rebound battle 26-19, and Granite City turned the ball over 10 more times than Collinsville did, 27-17 from the lines. Collinsville ended up going 3 of 13 from the free throw line, while Granite City went 4 of 7. And from the three-point stripe, Collinsville ended up hitting 5 of 20 from beyond the three-point stripe, while the Lady Warriors ended up going 2 for 9 on the night from beyond the three-point stripe. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Big thank you to, first of all, Coach Colin Moore joining me in the pregame show and Talisha Gilmore joining me in the postgame show. Another big thank you to former head coach Lori Billy for joining us on the other microphone. We're back at you Monday. Got a little hockey coming up from Granite City. I think it'll be cold enough this time that we'll actually have some ice to play on as Collinsville takes on Vianney at 7:30, and then we'll be right back here Tuesday for the boys' home opener in the world of basketball as they will take on Heron, also scheduled for 7:30. So until then, my name is Todd Duke. Everybody enjoy the rest of your Thursday and have a great weekend.